Guys, so when Wendy Williams first got her start over at Hot 97, she was there a New York minute before she was fired. And guess who got her fired? Diddy. Gene Deal is known to tell the truth, even if it comes with a sting or leaves a bit of taste in your mouth. Gene Deal said while they were in Cancun, just the guys chilling, a guy from the group decided to prank Diddy by going behind him and pull his shorts down. He said that there were some women around and they were taking pics, and they took that pic and emailed it to Wendy. Gene said Diddy had Wendy fired before she could even get a chance to respond for the pictures. Diddy reached out to Hot 97 and told them, listen, if you don't fire her, you won't get any music from me, from my friends, from the labels, and we're going to have Hot 97 boycotted. By the time they got back stateside, Wendy was on another radio station in Philly.
With the radio stations in New York, motherfuckers didn't breathe hard if Puff didn't want them to. Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down. Puff had power. We were in Cancun and we were on our way to the island of women. You understand? And this is all it was, bruh. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull us down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like it was gay porn or something like that. And she was going to put it out. So they stopped her from putting it out.
And they got her fired from Hot 97 because of that.
What happened is that Wendy had somehow shown people that email. You hear me? She's shown people that email. Puff told Hot 97 if they didn't get rid of her, you understand, before he got back in New York, that they was not going to get any music from any of his friends, any of the record labels executives that was cool with him. Everybody was going to boycott their station. We was out in LA for about 3 days before we landed back in New York. Wendy Williams was in the radio station in Philly. It was over for her. She was fired.
Wendy was making enemies anyway because Wendy was out here putting it out that there's a lot of boy-on-boy activity going on in hip-hop. For Wendy doing this, they said she was burned at the stake.
Be very clear, there were lots of homosexuals in hip-hop back in the 80s too. You know, that was you know, what's worse, you know, hip-hop wearing skirts or hip-hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood, that, you know, and denial of something that you shouldn't have to deny, which is your sexuality. But we come from a very homosexual era of hip-hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time, her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
It got so real that Diddy allegedly sent the girl group Total up to the radio station to confront Wendy.
I remember I got off the air one day and them Total bitches were downstairs waiting, and everybody upstairs at the radio station is looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down.